What's up, guys? Gav624 here for a multiplayer battle, and in this battle I have 3 katana samurai, 2 bow samurai, my blue bow samurai and my red bow samurai. On this flank I have 2 Naginata warrior monk cav, and on this flank I have my red Yari cav, my black Yari cav, and a fire cavalry unit. Came with the latest DLC. My opponent, who decided to go for a more ranged army, has 2 bow warrior monks, 1 heavy gunner, and a matchlock Ashigaru. He also has 1 Naginata samurai, a katana samurai, another Naginata samurai, and a Yari samurai. And this whole game, I'm relying on the speed and maneuvering of my cav, and I've been using this tactic a lot lately. I just bring about like 5 or 6 units of cav, and with that I'll be able to cut around and manipulate his whole army until I find a hole and I can strike and destroy units. And it's a very good tactic if you know how to maneuver the cavalry right, and if you are skilled enough to command the cavalry in such a way. And I only brought 3 katana samurai unupgraded because I spent all my money on these bows to hold down the range units, and the katanas were just extra money that I needed for infantry units. As you can see on this flank, I'm moving my guys all the way to the opposite end of the map. And he already rallied his units for some reason, which is kind of pointless. They only get the morale boost for a while. They won't get it for long. But what's going to happen now is I'm going to start maneuvering my cav. Like, as you can see, they're flanking this way. And that's causing his Naginatas to also move that way. And I'm going to be able to charge into his Yari matchlocks before they can mostly get a volley off. And that'll hold down his Naginata samurai in place. And I'm able to flank around through here and charge in from behind on his Naginatas. Now my fire cavalry is free in the back. And I think I charge into his general. And also I have my Naginata warrior monk cav over here flanking around the enemy. As you can see, my my 1 Yari cav is wavering. And now, since I cut that hole with that unit engaged there, I'm able to charge through and smash right into the back of his bow monks. That's what you really want to do when you have this much cav. You want to split the whole enemy up and make holes and charge in through the holes. And now I'm just going to be taking out his range units and just wreaking havoc behind the lines. I do have this 1 fire cav and they're running around. And I already took out 1 bow monk, and now I'm riding his heavy gunners. And seeing how much damage he's taking now, I'm charging in my katanas because he only has 1 bow samurai and a matchlock that is out of position to take on my infantry units. With his units already held in, they won't get any charge bonus once I go in. And now my bow units can fire onto his bow monks closer range and be able to rout them. So here now, this is where the melee engagement happens. His units are already suffering from a morale bonus because of their from what's happening, and since they're all spear units, my katana should be able to cut them down pretty easily, but these are veteranized, so it makes it a bit harder. And now I got my general. Oh, I'm missing my other Naginata warrior monk cav that wasn't in the battle at first. They're going to be running down those matchlocks, and then eventually taking out the bow monks, and then we're going to provide a rear charge into the enemy lines to take them out even more. Because if I didn't do that, my men would eventually be routed, even though we do have a hill advantage. His units have a lot more veterancy than me, so that would eventually lead them to win. But with this rear charge, all his units are routed, and that's the end of the battle. So I thank you guys for watching, and peace out.